All right. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to CPP Tech. So today we're actually going to take Gramps. We're going to do a deep clean on them. I'm going to talk about how to do such things, what equipment we're going to use, and that sort of stuff. So I hope you guys like that video I put out today about the vertical mount, putting two separate cars in there and still have it vertical mounted. That was a good video. I was wanting to do that. I'm still looking for other mounts that actually will allow that instead of using the finagle that I did. So if you guys know of any, shoot me an email or leave a comment below if you watch this live stream later or now. And if you know of one, I've got RJ over here. He's helping me out today. Say hey, RJ.
Hey.
He's gonna be assisting me with some technical things, because if you notice, I'm sitting over here and he's sitting over there watching the chat for me. So he's gonna let me know when somebody's in and out and what have you. So I appreciate it. I'm still somewhat of a one-man band here. I'm going to have two cameras going on, plus this camera. I'm going to get you closer to this deep dive thing. I've got a little tripod here for the second camera. We'll have that camera up, but we'll go over to the other camera. Right now, if you take a look, we have this view. What's that? What's up, DB? We have this camera set up over here as well. That, pardon me, that camera there we actually take off, put on a small tripod when we get into the deep dive of the clean of the Gramps and the PC. So we'll get back over here to this camera for right now, and I'm going to try and go over some of the parts or whatnot that not parts, but some of the stuff that I use to clean a PC. We're going to talk about how often you should clean your PC, and that actually is going to be a determination. So we'll deep dive into that here shortly. But meanwhile, what I normally do, men, do not be embarrassed by going into the women's cosmetics department and buying these cosmetic brushes, makeup brushes. Reason why you want to use these is because they're fine bristles, and when you get into your PC parts, they won't hang up on any of the transistors or the components on the motherboard or whatnot to leave either bristles or brushes. What do you call these things? Yeah, those things. Or rip out any kind of deals on your motherboard. So I highly recommend you getting some of these, but we're going to use these. And I like to get a can of air. You don't have to. I've got probably 4 or 5. You'd have to be mindful of this can of air though, because when you spray it, if you spray it for a long time, all you want to do is a few times here and there just to get the dust settled up or moving and activated. But if you hold down on this, if you hold down on this, it actually will start to get cold, and then at some point in time you actually have water shooting out of your spout. So by far, do not hold down on it and just do it in spurts. Paper towels, I mean, when you clean glass, because this is what glass is for, obviously you can get some Windex to clean your glass or whatnot. I use paper towels. People like to use newspapers, just like if you were cleaning your mirror in your house or, cleaning your windshield in your car. So, and then I think I'm going to do a video. You let me know if you want me to do a video on this vacuum cleaner. There's actually attachments. I think I'm going to do a video on this vacuum cleaner. This thing is really, really cool. It charges. It's going to get loud. I really like this vacuum cleaner. It's small, industrial. Whoops. It was about 30 bucks. I'll do a video on this thing. I know it's not tech, but I really like this vacuum. So we're going to use this today, and then obviously my screwdriver, because we're actually going to take off the glass panel here, and we're actually going to take out the graphics card as well. And then we're going to clean out the filters. There's no fans on the top of this one, but there's fans in the front, and I know it's a white case, and you probably won't be able to see it. However, I can already see there's dust and everything else building up on the front mesh of this PC. So,
DB says ESD's vacuumed, and Chris the Minner said good stuff.
thank you, Chris. And what did DB say? ESD vacuum.
Yeah.
What's ESD, dude? I don't do acronyms. I'm sorry. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and start tearing down Gramps here, and we'll start seeing how dusty and dirty it is. I'm probably going to do a follow-up video on the midlife crisis. We're streaming from that one, so I couldn't do that one today. So we'll do a deep clean on midlife over there as well. That one is pretty filthy. If you watch that video today, we're under construction here at CPP Tech. If you notice, I'm in a new set. I told you guys we're going to use that other over there for live streams, but we're utilizing this new set over here to demonstrate how to clean a PC today. This is where I'm going to do a lot of my PC builds, and then if I get to a point in the channel or whatnot where I can start doing live PC builds or live demonstrations, we're going to utilize this side here. We have I have some stuff coming too, some tracks. So you got the gist of the panel boards in the back here. I've actually got some tracks here as well where I can put curtains up, or not curtains, but drapes. So I'll have separate backgrounds, plus I can utilize green screen or whatnot. So, huh?
DB says anodized static vacuum.
Yes. Good call, DB. Yes. It is. I put the Fantex mount actually in Gramps when I did the vertical mount stuff on that video I posted up late last night, early this morning or whatnot. I wanted to still have a vertical mount here, and obviously I had to utilize what was in Gramps here from that old Lee vertical mount. So I put the Fantex vertical mount inside of here, and we'll blow out this graphics card as well when we get done. So there's the Firewire card. If you guys watch that video, whenever I used Gramps to it wasn't a live stream, but showing you guys you could live stream on that Sony Handycam. That was a pretty cool video, just a small throwback or what have you. So with this, let's see here, we need to take this front panel off, and I'm going to show you guys how dusty this is. Let's move over to that camera right there, and I'm going to show you the filth in which I'm working with here. So it's going to get moving. We're going to move here a second. Yeah. So bear with me. Ooh, gonna get sick. Whoops, sorry guys. But see all that dust? See all that stuff? We're gonna get all that cleaned up today. That's just nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So, yeah. One man band here, guys. One man band. Hey RJ, can you do me a favor? Oh, here, I tell you what, RJ,
Yeah.
why don't you talk to him for a second? Say, hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey, that's RJ. If you guys know RJ's helped me with
Couple
But-
videos.
a couple bills. He actually helped with the with Gramps here, so it's actually kind of fitting that he's here with us today to help with cleaning the thing. So yeah. Alrighty, man. We're gonna get this show on the road and try to get this thing cleaned. We're gonna open up these brushes and we'll just set that one aside. This one's really small, and we'll do a close-up on them. So this one here, it's really fine, really small, and then you got some bigger brushes in here as well. We got 3 of them.
BB says, suck PC boy.
Up PC boy.
Mhm.
So and there's a fanny one. So they're really fine. So they won't get in caught up in any of your components. So what we're gonna do, excuse the mess over there. We're gonna take this top or this front panel off. It just pops right off, and all the dust goes flying. Oh my lordy! Oh my lordy!
Lined up.
That's a lot of dust, guys. Oh boy, this thing needed some cleaning. Yeah.
Holy.
Look at all the dust sitting in these fans. Ooh, doggy, doggy, doggy. We need to get these things clean. So, what I generally like to do is, and it's gonna get loud, but remember that can of air? I'm gonna go from the inside out, and then I'm gonna actually just turn on the vacuum and try to get it sucked up as best I can without it going everywhere. So, it's gonna get loud. Warning now. Oh, see? Told you guys, don't hold it too much. You do exactly what I told you guys not to do. Lovely. Now it's nice and clean. A little bit of dust there. Can't get it all, right?
BB says, dust otherwise known as choking hazard.
Yeah. All right. It's a whole lot better than what it was. So we'll get the inside stuff done here too. So we're gonna do the CPU fan here. Come on. Ooh. All right. So now we got the motherboard here. This motherboard is pretty dusty when we started to clean or to build this thing anyway. And it doesn't look like there's that much dust going on around it. But with a big cooler like this, sometimes you might want to actually just go ahead and pull that heat sink off. That fan still got some dust going on it. So sometimes you gotta get in there and clean it out. I would probably take that fan off, every 3 or 4 cleans, just get the heat sink cleaned out. I don't think the heat sink is that dusty right now, because I mean, you know, it hasn't been together that long. But every 3 cleanings, I would actually take at least the fan off and clean up the heat sink as well. And if you take off the heat sink, you know, you can just go ahead and repaste your thermal paste on the CPU as well. I mean, you don't have to actually repaste that for forever, but if you go in here to clean it, you might as well, you know, pull it off. It's going to be a lot easier to clean out that heat sink. That heat sink's going to gather up a whole bunch of dust and fill and all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the smaller brush and just brush around the motherboard and try to get as much as I can off the motherboard. And if I start seeing dust fall off, this one's not as bad. I'm sure the midlife crisis is actually worse. But I'm going to get into the nook and crannies. It's going to let me do that. This big fan brush, see how it's brushed out? I can get inside these capacitors here that I can't with that smaller brush, and just do a little cleaning. That's all we're doing. Just a little bit of cleaning.
TV says the vacuum is about silent on my end.
The vacuum is what? Silent? Yeah, it's silent. I don't have it on yet. I'm waiting for dust to fall. There it goes. Make a spin, make a spin, make a spin. Woo-hoo. Get that fan. Get a couple other fans. You also get these brushes. They can get inside the fans like so. You get these nice and clean. Oh yeah. What, Ryan?
DB says some people likes to use the air can to clean fans and let it spin off. It can wear doesn't heave bearings. It can reduce the lifespan.
Yeah, but you're not going to be doing it that much. That, I get what you're saying, but it's not going to, doing this way isn't gonna reduce the lifespan too much on it. It's just, you're just cleaning it. So, I mean, if you constantly do it all day, I mean, it's no different than it spinning, but I get what you're saying. We got the screen here. So it's not really that dusty because I don't have any fans on the top here, so it's not that dusty. So let's take a look. Oh, it should be a filter here at the bottom. That one's turd dirty. So I'm just gonna take the vacuum on the screen and do so like this. And this is actually the vent for the power supply. So we're gonna take the vacuum and just go up and down or left and right or what have you on it. Oh, it's pretty good. We'll put the screen back on. This one's one of those booger ones too, I'll tell you that. Leopards. I hate these. Do not like these. Good. Okay. Come on. Well, that's what you get for a $50 case, right?
I thought it was like 100 or something.
No, it was a $50 case. Well, it was well worth what we put it in. What we put in it. Just a pain in the arse. Just the bottom mesh. The admit it was good. Come on. I know you can do it. Gotta be an easy way. Smaller, you're gonna fall off the table. I don't care. Live. So obviously anything can happen, right? If I can get these bottom, there we go. Those, and on. Oh, all right. Go ahead and get this other screen done. Got cool magnets, called magnets. So throw those back on top of there. I'm not going to take apart the graphics card. However, I am only going to use the brush and the vacuum. So get that out of the way. The back plate isn't that dirty, but all you gotta do really with that is take the vacuum and go over the back with it. If you want, you can wipe it down. This card isn't that dirty. To be honest with you, I cleaned it before I put it back in here. Whenever I had it apart the other day.
DB says case has a lot of robots or screws like modules.
Yeah.
With the question mark.
With the question mark. Hold on, DB. I'll address that in a second. So all I'm going to take this brush. Try to get all the dust. So like I said, I cleaned this card up the other day whenever I was taking it out and taking that mount out of there. So what I'm actually going to do with the front panel is the same thing with those screens. On this side, I'm going to just take the vacuum and clean up all that dust. I don't know if you can see that filthy dust that's on there. See that? See that? Nasty. So all I'm going to do is just take the vacuum and do a gravity, do a twice over on it, and should be clean. Now flip it over and do the same to the back. All right. So now it should be nice and clean and dust free, and you ain't gonna have to worry about it clogging up your system and overheating and all that fun jazz. So we're gonna put this card back in here. I'll get into how often you should probably do this, and each scenario, each case is different. But if you notice, we've been live how long?
29 minutes.
50 seconds. We've almost 30 minutes. So this thing's almost clean in 30 minutes. So all it takes 30 minutes. Now it might differ from, PC to PC, but 30 minutes isn't that long just to keep your PC clean. Just think of it like your car, it's preventative maintenance.
DB saves Dust free for now. Just now.
Dust free?
Yep. You said it just now.
Okay.
And there's 2 people watching.
Cool. So, I'll just take the vacuum over to the firewire card. Now you don't want to do that on normal cards. There's no small soldered parts on this card. But if you do that on your motherboard, or you get your graphics card taken apart, you do that on the board itself, you could actually pull one of those chips off of there. So I highly recommend not doing what I just did. Just so you know. But I wanna keep this firewire card in here. So we're gonna pop it in there. Yippers. Alright. Where is that tiny screw? What dB say now, RJ?
Just now? You said nothing right now.
Something about dust free?
Yeah. You said dust free. For now. Dust free for now.
Oh, crapola. I didn't grab that other. Where's the fake iFixit? Fake iFixit. I need a screw. I think it's over there. The fake iFixit's gone. Fine, we'll get this. Okie dokie, smoky. We are good. Good.
You don't need the fake iFixit?
No, I got it. Fake iFixit. I'm gonna put the camera back up on that other tripod up there.
Transition.
Shippers. All right. Good doggy. Using that 1650 card that I still haven't messed with to prop up the camera there.
Tripod.
So here's the glass. And look at all the dust. Oh, there it goes.
There's the dust.
That was a big piece of dust.
Really big.
See it falling down the earth.
Yep.
But all the dust got on the glass. So we're going to clean the glass next. What I'm going to probably do is clean now normally I won't clean it with the vacuum cleaner, okay, and there's so much dust on there. I would rather suck up most of the dust off of that because we were working on it or what have you. But what I like to do is grab a paper towel. Paper towel, and what I'll do is I'll just throw a couple sprays of Windex on it. I think that was the top. This is the back. This is going inside the computer. So we'll just throw a couple sprays. just like so. And I'll get the glass clean. It's nice, moving on me. I don't like to have any kind of fingerprints on it when I'm done. So, got some overspray on the table, that's fine. So, I'm going to flip the turd over. Like so. You know they can hear you. Yeah, you look at, see the light?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you. The mic's right there.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the other side. Get nice and clean. I don't like to have any kind of fingerprints on the glass when I'm done. And then what I would actually do is when I put this on, I would try not to touch the back. And if for some reason I get some fingerprints on the front, we can always Windex it again. So throw this on here like this and get fingerprints on the back because I almost dropped it, so that's awesome. And there's fingerprints on the front because that's awesome. So none of this stuff's gone according to plan. So that's on there like so. Now I probably screwed up. I think I can get the front on without that glass being off of there. So we'll go ahead and screw this on. Kid is going nuts.
Yeah, they might jump up there, to be honest.
Gravity, 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 working against me. Gravity, gravity, gravity. You dislike me. Alright. 4 screws, guys. 4 screws. Record on the computer.
Yeah.
Right now it's on that. What is the screen?
I understand that, but I see the camera on this one and it's pointing at
Yeah, and that one's pointing at RJ.
Yeah.
The 3 cameras going. Where's the screwdriver? Screwdriver, screwdriver. It's not in sight. Okay. Whoopsie. Tighten these turds up. Don't like to over tighten them. Just they're snug. And we're gonna go back over that with the Windex because being live and all, I can't do a retake. So I'll just spray it one last time. Boop. Boop. That thing is nice and shiny and clear and woo doggy, look at that pretty. Go ahead and wipe her down. Wipe her down. Get the front foot back on. Do-do-do-dum-de-doo, It just pops into place. And there's Gramps. All nice and clean.
And all over beauty.
Uh-oh. Here we are. I'm going to get back to this camera here. Ooh, doggy. There's Gramps. So that took all of about, what, 35, 40 minutes? So, yeah. So 35 minutes of your day, one part of your day to clean up your PC is well worth the time. You know, your pocketbook will will thank you. Your PC will thank you. What I suggest doing is cleaning your PC. So now we'll get into when you should. Some people are, and there's nothing wrong with this. Some people are anal and will clean it every single week, which is fine. That's perfectly okay. You know, you cannot clean your PC enough. But generally, like, so I've been really bad about this. What I would probably do, since we're in the basement here, it actually collects more dust. Where are you going? It collects more dust. Yep, can hear you. Oh, the Mel's thing. Awesome. I'm in the basement, so it collects more dust down here in the basement. So what I would probably do is actually I should probably clean these at least, you know, once every 2 weeks, maybe even once a week, just to keep the dust away. If you keep your PC on the carpet, which is a very big no-no, please do not do that. If you like your PC, please don't put it on your carpet. If you have to, get at least if you gotta have it down there, get at least a wooden board to set it on instead of that carpet, because that thing's gonna suck up all the nasty stuff that the carpet is gonna give you.
Little coffee table.
But it just depends on, you know, how your house and your environment is. If you live out in the country or what have you, and you have gravel roads, I would suggest doing it once a week. Just for the fact that those gravel roads, your house is dusty. I've lived on gravel roads. I've lived out in the country like that, and dust was not your friend. And that house was more dusty than, say, the normal house in a subdivision somewhere. However, at least do yourself a favor and do it once a week, or once a month, not once a week, once a month, just to give it a deep clean. As you saw, it only took about 35 minutes to do this. And, you know, what I suggest, like I said earlier, what I suggest doing, you don't have to take, if you have a heat sink and it's air cooled, you don't have to take that off every time. I would do it every third time, just to get the heat sink cleaned out and whatnot. And if it's hard to get inside the crevice of the heat sink, take the heat sink off and just repaste it. It's not hard to repaste and put it all back on. It might take you another 20 minutes. Do yourself that big favor. It will actually expand the life cycle of your PC and keep it nice and healthy. So, is there any questions for you guys? Anybody? Somebody? Two people? Where we at, Ryan, on time?
43 minutes and 56 seconds.
43 minutes. So I guess we're gonna probably cut this one short today. Why don't you do me a favor, if you guys end up watching this later, throw some comments for me down below on how you guys clean your PC. If you like this, if you disliked it, if you didn't like it, why you didn't like it. I want to hear from you, because I can't improve unless I know what to improve on. So
There's one like.
with
One like.
one like.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I know I normally stay on here for an hour, but I just wanted to come in here and show you guys. You know, we had to clean Gramps. I have to clean Midlife over there. I might do a separate video, just a separate video on Midlife. Midlife is a little bit more of a deep clean than the Midlife. This one's kind of an easy clean. But
It says, how's the second GPU with the RTS?
Oh, the second GPU with the RTA. It's fine. Thank you for bringing that up. We're going to get a little sidetracked, and that's fine. I've got 6 monitors now. So next week when I go on my live stream, the two monitors that'll be sitting in front of me. I'm actually looking at one right now because I got it tilted over to run OBS so I can swap back and forth from the cameras. Before I had one mirrored and then one on Gramps, so I was having to go from mouse to mouse, PC to PC. Now, what's great about it is that I'm going to be able to actually just scroll between monitors and pull up websites or whatnot onto OBS for you guys, and I can see it and not have to worry about it. I am so excited about having that second GPU in there. I know everybody thinks I'm probably nuts for it, but I've been looking all over the place for a way to vertical mount a second GPU in there and keep it vertical mounted. I might end up taking the 1650 and the 1050 Ti and the 710 and the 2080 Ti. And I know SLI is dead, and I know multiple graphics cards are not a thing anymore, but I want to run a test on Heaven and see what my tests are with just the 1080 or the 2080 Ti, and then I want to shove all four of those graphics cards, all four of those graphics cards into midlife, run Heaven, and see if Heaven actually changes my score or not. I believe that DirectX 12 will utilize all four of them, so we'll see what happens on that one. That'll be a video I've been thinking about doing. So anyway, with that being said, we got sidetracked, but I thank you, DB, for that. It's coming along great. I'm ecstatic about having that second GPU in there. I wasn't expecting to do that video, but that GPU came early. It was saying March, like I said in the video. But the new studio stuff's going to be coming on Monday, so I'm probably going to film. I'm going to try to film. I think I'm going to do a short Wednesday film and a video for Saturday. So I'm going to film those tomorrow. That way I've got Wednesday to start hanging up the set. I'm probably going to do a video on that set thing as well. So anyway, I thank you guys for watching. It's pushing an hour. That was cleaning up your PC, and I've lost my mouse. There.
Here on this one.
There it is. Where's the seed?
It's on this one.
No, it's over here now. All right, cool. Sorry. Haha. It won't happen when I'm doing that over there. We just happen to be over here right now, and it's a small screen, and it's far. My eyes are old. So I thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel,
there's Ace F1 says looks clean and AF nice.
thanks for selling it. That's Uncle Chris. So anyway, I'm out. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and have a good day, guys. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey.
And DB says, good night, all sleep well.
Good night, DB.